That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4. Gain of 4 yards. That'll bring up 4th and 1.
All right, we're back, and it's 4th and 1. Twitch just crapped the bed, so it's live on Connect. There we go. Yeah, I just saw our numbers just dropped as well, so I don't know what's going on. But maybe what you saw is Q Beagles airing it out. And an incomplete pass on 4th and 1. But they're going to review the play. So this will be interesting to see. Was this a catch? The ruling on the field says incomplete pass. But is it clear?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And that's a huge play for the Creamy Surprise. They're going to overturn it. It is ruled a catch. And they are in great field position down inside the 30. And they're going to... Oh, what a huge rush by Beagles.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
And Beagles taking off running. Gets the first down.
Gain of 5 yards.
5 yards on that rush. 1st and 10. Sorry, you're hearing me grind salt into my microphone. Sorry, guys. And Arnold Cummings. His first carry, 7 yards up the middle, 2nd and 3. And now that they're closer inside the red zone, inside the 10, they're going to be giving it to Cummings a little bit more. Beagles throws that one out of the end zone. I think he saw he didn't have any coverage. Pocket was collapsing. Luckily, not intentional grounding. And the catch by Wally Kirby, 9 yards, touchdown, Creamy Surprise, the #1 team in South Tucson. Gets things going early with a touchdown. And the extra point is good. It's 7-0 Creamy Surprise.
Deep to return.
But Tate, one of their wide receivers, out for the game with back spasms. That's not good.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Still first down.
And here we see Pablo's Gary, Indiana, out of the shotgun formation. Hands it off to his running back. That is Quentin Kane, 11 yards up the middle, first down. And tell you about the offensive playbooks here. Creamy Surprise running the multiple offense, so, you know, a lot of option-based plays. The quarterback likes to run, but can throw it when he needs to. You see Quentin Kane being handed off again, 13 yards. They have the option run offense, so they option to run it a lot, and they have a running back who is very capable, especially in this game, Quentin Kane, marching downfield for Pablo's right now. And that is the thing. Pablo's Roadside Tacos. Robert Hester, 2-yard catch, but loss of 2 on the catch.
Call it a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Another thing we are seeing right here, we are seeing a very good team in Pablo's Roadside Tacos who just hit a skid when conference play started. I think they're our team that's better than their record shows. Record says 4-3. I think they're a little bit better than that. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. Big defensive play. Third and 12. Dumps it off short for a loss of 3 to Robert Hester. My goodness.
That was a loss of 4 yards.
And they're going backwards. Our Pablos. And they're gonna go for it. They're actually out of field goal range with that play. An oddly familiar scene for those who were able to watch last night, which of course is not anyone in South Tucson. And it's a turnover on downs. They had the catch. It was dropped. I think even if it was catch with coverage right on the guy, it still would have been a turnover, but now the Creamy Surprise have it on the 26-yard line. Wait, did a kid get hit bursitis too? Jesus, the injuries are happening like fast and in no time in this one. Goodness.
Cummins carries the ball. Call it a gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And 5-yard gain on that one for Creamy Surprise.
Marks with the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play.
Oh, number 2, Quentin Kane. Pablo's is now without their star running back. Not a star, but like their running back who had those huge carries. I didn't even see that. Oh, that is bad for Pablo's Roadside Tacos. Quentin Kane out for the game. Or at least out right now. I don't know if he was out for the game. I missed how long he was out for. And ball was loose, but Creamy Surprise pick it up.
Recovered by the offense.
Get the first down after the fumble. Q Beagle sacked, recovered by, well, I don't know who that was that picked it up, but he gets the first down. That's a heads-up play by the Creamy Surprise. Well, that's a relief for Pablo's if Quentin Kane will return soon.
On the tackle. Call it a gain of 13 yards. First down.
And of course, it is rivalry week, as we all know. It's rivalry week, as tends to be from weeks 4 through 10. And there is a trophy being played for by these two teams, the Creamy Surprise and Pablo's Roadside Tacos. They are playing for the severely warped cafeteria tray that explicitly says prison food only on the underside.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
The severely warped cafeteria tray.
By these two teams, the Creamy Surprise and Pablo's Roadside Taco.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey.
Are you our sideline reporter? That's what it sounds like.
Yep. You know me, Donald Jenkins, South Tucson super fan. Don Jenkins.
Oh, I didn't realize you were going to the phones. Hi, Don. Oh my goodness.
We got other settings on there too.
Gotcha. Yeah, he calling from his Nokia.
Hey, how about them kids racing?
The kids racing.
You've been posting the pictures of all the cars on there, and they're racing.
Well, I mean, the kids can't drive, but they're playing. Like a HH2 dude is like, caller, turn your radio down, because they just heard you come in.
Long-time listener, first-time bullhorner.
Yeah, Will Rust will score the touchdown.
Whether the kids know the difference between the prevent defense and the prevent 2 defense.
I don't think they know the name. They don't know the difference between 1 and 2, let alone
What
prevent
about
1 and prevent 2.
the attempt to contain defense 1 or the attempt to contain defense 3?
I would guess they don't. They're dumb as hell. They're lucky they can tie their shoes and not fall over their teammates when they're tackling. So, you know, bar is set pretty low.
Hey, there's something I've always wanted to say in a bullhorn.
Personal foul.
Well,
Face mask.
with Wendy's. Fuck
Defense.
you. Can I take your order?
Good lord. You know, I just want my chicken nuggets.
First down.
And
I'm just pissed that little shit bought all the damn junior froth tags and sold them all for $10.
that is a great
Like,
secondary
other
market,
other
though.
people want some ice cream too. Want the creamy surprise?
That's good for a gain of 9 yards.
I can't get it in your creamy surprise. You gotta get the full creamy surprise.
That you do, the creamy surprise. But I understand that if they win tonight, then anyone with a ticket to the game, to cheer on the away fans, anyone with a ticket to the game, if the creamy surprise win, gets a free seat in the ice cream cannon chair.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
First day of the bullhorn, still trying to get used to this thing.
What do you do there, Donnie?
Well,
That requires you to use a bullhorn.
I was on the construction crew for municipal stadiums 40 through 105.
Oh God! Thank you for your service.
Well, I think there's a reason why the water does not flow correctly in the men's bathrooms. We wanted to put a trough in there, and then people started eating out of it. Especially when the sack rustler didn't serve at the concession stand.
That's fair. I understand. You can get confused, especially with so much food in South Tucson that is served in trough form. I can understand that a trough in the men's room would be very confusing to many.
It's like you have the food trucks, and then you have the trucks made of food. It's impressive as hell.
The truck's made of food. I've only heard of them. I have not seen them, but I have heard.
It's like a parade of fruit. It's like a parade of food, and at the end you have the root beer float.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so it's an actual
Hang on,
float
my battery's dying. I'll be
made
back.
of root beer and ice cream. That's amazing. That's incredibly meta. Well, meanwhile, we got Pablo's in the red zone. They are down 2 touchdowns, 14-0. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. And they're going to hand it off to Cody Crosby. He only gets 3 yards. They call a timeout. And Quentin Kane came back injured again, bruised ribs this time. And he will return soon. So that kid is taking a lot of hits. How do you feel about all of your work being honored by kids getting hurt? Did we lose Donnie?
Yeah, I got a new set of Eveready's in.
Okay, there we go. The only actual food truck made of food is in fact the borscht truck. But the problem is the borscht is meant to be served cold, and the borscht truck is always on fire. Because Lee Corso drives it.
I'm pro beats. I don't believe in abortion.
That's fair. Pro beats. I like the headphones too. And Kane back in after the bruised ribs. After the hip
I got
bursitis.
the fancy ones at Family Dollar for like $10.
Okay, that's why.
Oh, they're beat off headphones.
Well, there was a lot. It must have been a good sale then. And Kane gonna cut inside, gets the touchdown. Pablos are on the board thanks to the walking wounded running back, Quentin Kane. Hip bursitis, bruised ribs. Still, the coach has thrown him out there saying, go get a touchdown for us.
Go get yourself a taco bowl, kid.
Oh, the taco bowl isn't the only bowl that these kids are looking to get into. But they're going to have to put together some wins, and this is not an easy one. They are taking on the number 1 team in South Tucson, Creamy Surprise, who are up 14-7. And dodecahedron Lewis with the 19-yard return to get this started with 46 seconds left to go in the first half of play. And Q Beagles.
You know what makes a great side there?
What's that?
Pablo's Tacos. Doritos.
Really? You know, I understand they
Whatever happened to the 3D Doritos? Like, I wore glasses to that, and that thing did not improve the taste at all.
No, I don't think it would have. They're going to air it out. Incomplete. Way overthrown that pass. That's an impressive throw from that 10-year-old Q Beagles. But nonetheless, it was horribly off target. You know, I think Pablo's Roadside Tacos started doing the walking taco. Have you heard of this walking taco thing?
Oh, yeah, the Joe Queen taco.
Yes, the exactly. The walking taco. The walking taco. Not to be confused with the Walking Dead taco.
It's out there from Joaquin, Felix, Arizona.
Yes. And what it is they take a small bag of Doritos or Fritos, if you choose. They pour all the taco fillings in there, so your meats, your cheese, your whatever other fixins, and then they crunch it up. They crunch up the bag and give you a fork or a spork in the bag, and you walk around, you eat it out of that bag of Doritos. Now that seems like something that is just embarrassing, perhaps even just questionable at best. But in South Tucson, that is a delicacy.
Why don't you just take the taco chips out of the bag and just put it in a little container thing? That way you don't have to carry the bag around.
That's true.
I mean, explain yourself.
I don't doubt that. Wait a minute. Hold on, I just heard that catchphrase. Oh my gosh! You know it is the host of our morning weekend call-in show. Explain yourself here on KYST. I thought I recognized your voice.
Hello and welcome to Taco sponsored. Explain yourself.
Oh jeez. Okay. I didn't realize we had a live read coming in early. All right. Well, that's our first live read is the Explain Yourself taco. And let's go to another one of our...
Why does this taco have gummy bears in it?
It's just a dessert taco?
Explain yourself!
Alright, let's go with... no, we don't want to talk about Inconspicuous Party Supplies. You didn't see their name. They don't exist. Let's talk about 1-800-BUY-A-DAD. You know, in this economy, you can never have enough fathers.
Money.
And a dad is just a phone call away. Even if you've already got one, you can hoard them. And you can collect all the dads. Please don't collect them all.
Every TV dad you ever knew. Now right there in front of you.
At reach of your phone. Just dial 1-800-BUY-A-DAD.
Music, and then you get a jingle going. Every TV dad you knew is now in front of you. 1-800-BUY-A-DAD.
Today.
For not valid in Nevada.
Yeah, not valid in South Tucson. That would be the thing. Just at the end, not valid in South Tucson. That's the worst business. Q Beagles, a 9-yard rush. They're starting things off this second half with the football. Creamy Surprise up 14-7. By the way, the walking taco is a real thing. I've seen them. I don't get it. I'd rather an actual taco, perhaps maybe a soft tortilla.
Brian, here's my question. Does Q Beagles eat at Randall's Honey Baked Cunningham.
Honey Baked Cunningham. Oh, damn it. He probably does. He absolutely does. Oh my god, he just got tumbled down over end. That is,
That makes it second and
who is
2.
that? That is Cummings, and he might be Goings at this point. But second and 2, Randall's Honey Baked Cunninghams. Yes, absolutely. And Beagles takes off running, had the option.
That's not a door creaking. That's the collective groan from the chat.
Yeah, right. That is, no, the door creaking, it's the door opening to tell you to get out.
I gotta say, Brian, this is the best 650 I've ever spent on a bullhorn at a thrift shop.
I don't doubt it. If I saw a bullhorn in the thrift shop, I'd probably buy it too.
Thank my girlfriend for twisting me into it.
I got a new bullhorn, only got 4 batteries that need it. Ah, sacked by Q Beagles, loss of 2. And
like
Pablo
the
Roadside, and there you go. That was Collateral Damage, who celebrates by stirring up the walking taco. You know, the little miming action.
The question is, though, if the Creamy Surprise and Pablo's Tacos were to coexist, if they were to merge next season, would their mascot be a taco that craps ice cream?
Yes,
Yes.
it would be. Well, you know, I feel like tacos and ice cream, you know, like that's a good meal and dessert. Like they should be working together. They should be next to each other, like in a
name for that? Dupa Dupas, I think it's called.
the what?
What's the American name for it? I think they called the Supa Dupa.
Supa Dupa? That sounds right. That sounds right. I don't know if there's a reference I'm missing, but that sounds right.
The soup and sandwich?
Now, the face mask. I think that's the first face mask of our game, so everybody drink. What I am drinking, appropriately enough, is I am drinking melted ice cream out of a taco bowl.
Ooh, nice.
And the pitch play to Arnold Cummings. No gain. Jovan Mosley with the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 20. This is another red zone appearance for the Creamy Surprise. Still up 14-7. No scoring yet in this third quarter. Q Beagle's going to take off running. Trying to go for the strip play there, but they take him down. 7 yards on the play.
Well, Brian, I don't believe he's old enough to enter there.
No, not at all.
They still have to metal detect him at the door.
Yes.
Even though his father insists that he gets in because he got all straight A's on his report card.
Oh, that is, to be fair, that is a promotion that the Tisdale Titty Tactory runs, but you know it's only some months out of the year. Big play, by the way, first and goal now from the 2. Creamy Surprise knocking on the door. Nammerpuss is drinking Frank's Red Hot on the rocks. Nice. You want to let the ice kind of let it open and breathe a little bit. Q Beagles takes it himself in for the touchdown. 20-7. Creamy Surprise in the lead with the extra point pending.
It's like a Bloody Mary, but deadlier.
I'd drink Frank's Red Hot on the rocks. Why not? Probably wouldn't be good. Rolf Fizzlebeef would like to tell me that he's drinking a slightly off bisque made by my friend Les Winen. I've been told I need to do more drinking and less whining.
I'm going to Slapmart where America shops. I need to buy some America's Choice groceries.
Yes, Slapmart, where America shops. Slapping down low prices.
Slapping down low prices for Americans everywhere.
And soon to be a sponsor. If I recall, it was the number 90. Was it the 99 car? I gotta double check my list.
I'll have to check your Twitter.
They Slapmart, of course, are the sponsors of the number 99 Pontiac Bonneville, soon to be coming in Diddler Cup in the Diddler's Cup Racing Series. That is the number 99 Slapmart Pontiac Bonneville, driven by Elmer Twist. Fun little story. Elmer Twist is the name of an ice cream parlor that I drive past when I go to the beach, because I drive through the town of Elmer, New Jersey, and there's a place called Elmer Twist, which is a soft serve ice cream place. And I'm like, Elmer Twist is a great name.
Nice.
So there you go. There are actually 2 drivers in the Diddler's Cup that are named after things I pass on the way to the beach in New Jersey. Elmer Twist is one of them. Stumpy Lane is the other. Stumpy Lane, driver of the number 9 Gumboos Chevy Prism. That's Gumboos. A day's worth of drinking compressed into a single stick of chewing gum. Gumboos. Taste the alcoholism.
Shove it up your ass, well, then you're dead.
Yeah. Oral entry only.
Don't be so anal.
I actually did post the number. I already made the Gumboos car. I was very happy that I still had the logo that I made from a long time ago, a Gumboos. So the number 9 Gumboos car has already been made. I already loaded them into the game. They look great already. I'm so happy with how these look so far.
These look good. Like I'm looking through these. I'm like,
I've made 8 of them so far out of 32, and I'm really happy with them. Like the references come from all over the place. Like I've scoured history of like IRM and even a little bit of New Legacy and Hogan versus Flair in there. I don't know who noticed, but in the KFC I Ate the Bones number 11 car, I not only have the 2 guys who are from the I Ate the Bones commercials, but on the back is the dude from the Australian KFC ad that New Legacy made fun of. That's who that guy is. Yeah, so I gotta figure out which I'm gonna make tomorrow. I gotta make a lot of these like logos like for the first time. Oh, I can make the Slips Red Hot Pizza one because you've already sent me that logo.
yeah, I got that.
The number 20 Slips Red Hot Pizza Bonneville, driven by Burt McKitchen.
Burt McKitchen.
Yeah, Burt McKitchen.
Perfect.
I don't know if you came up with that, but whoever did, I was very pleased with. Q Beagle's gonna take it all alone. 15 yards, touchdown. The creamy surprise. The route is on. 27-7.
Means we're gonna have to make up conversations. Fuck.
It's fine. I've been talking about the Diddler's Cup. It's fine. Hey, do you happen to have, and I might as well do business now, do you happen to have the Hugger Oranges logo?
Maybe?
Okay, because it'd be great if I could even just get a picture of it to try to recreate it myself. Because there is a number 188 car in the Diddler's Cup, driven by a guy named Wooba Bali.
Bye-bye.
Wooba Bali.
Last to first.
Last to first. He's gonna just choose not to. He's gonna choose not to qualify every time. He's like, no, I ain't doing this. Actually, I wish I could do that. I can't, but I would if I could.
Ah! Have it.
Oh,
Where
nice.
do you want me to send it?
You can Facebook it to me.
Oh, cool.
That'd be awesome. I will use that, and that will save me some time. I will go find some old videos to see what it looked like, what the car looked like, and I will I know it was the weird like Featherlight series or the Craftsman truck. Was it the truck or was that like the weird Featherlight?
It was the Craftsman truck series.
Okay, so it was the truck. I couldn't remember because I know in that game they start you in the Featherlight modifieds, which are those weird like sidecar cars, which is weird. Okay, the Hugger Oranges. The number 188 Hugger Oranges car. Oh, it's going to be fun to see. Oh, big play. Nice catch made and a flag. So they're going to be put basically on the goal line. The face mask. Pablo's giving a gift there.
There you go.
And Jonathan Flowers. Oh, I got to see this. I forget what it looks like. Oh, bless. Oh, bless. That's wonderful. I'm so happy.
Here's another one for you.
Yes. Oh, Jesus.
It was actually the 103 card, but 188 is fun, too.
Alright. If it's 103, I'll do that. I'm going to do whatever it actually was.
I think it was 103.
188 was what he was before it was the truck, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
I think there's the rough design that I had, too.
Yeah, I'll take a look at whatever you got. I will happily... Oh, hell. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect.
And I think I made 2 more as well. Let me see if I have them.
Nice. I will open that and take a look at that.
You got for me, is it under Sierra or Papyrus.
Papyrus is probably what it's under, because that's the game is made by Papyrus.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, maybe not. And Gary Indiana sheds a tackle. Harvey Mackey with a 7-yard reception. 4th and goal. They were moving backwards there. They're going to go for it. I mean, it's 3:49 to go. Down 3 touchdowns. I mean, it's rivalry week. Can't hold anything back.
Ah, here it is.
Oh, bless. And it's a touchdown. Jabroni Robbins with the catch in the end zone. Touchdown Pablos. They make it a 2-score game once more.
Okay, I think I may have it.
Oh, beautiful.
If those work, because I know they're the...
Bubba.t. Yes. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
Bubba, I think it's Bubba Brew Racing.
Oh, hell. And Cinefist? Were these just... I don't know if I can use these, but I am downloading every single one of them. Because I got 2002, you got 03, so...
Oh, if it's an image file.
Yeah, I could probably just work with it and make it into the thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I think they went for the onside kick because the Creamy Surprise already have the ball on the 35. And it has been a one-sided battle here. They're going to happily take the air out of this football, just run it, and yep, Arnold Cummings gets 7 yards, 3rd and 3. I see no reason why they wouldn't just continue to run this football, kill the clock, force Pablos to use their timeouts, maybe get in the end zone with 3 minutes to go. And you see, coming up next, by the way, is our second game of this doubleheader. It is Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash taking on Twin Towers Construction. Who the fun little the little tidbit of information is Twin Towers Construction are 4-3, but they are currently undefeated in conference play. Cummings with a 1-yard gain, 4th and 2, and they're going to have to go for it. But not before taking a lot of time off the clock. If I'm Pablo's, I'm using a timeout right now. But it looks like the Creamy Surprise are going to give Pablo's Roadside Taco potentially this football back if they don't convert this 4th down. If they do, the game is effectively over. But, I mean, it's going to be a long shot for Pablo's if they can get this football back. The clock is going to go down to about 2:05, it looks like. And Q Beagles is going to rush for the first down. No one around him. 9 yards, and there's the first time out by Pablo's, 2:02. Is there an equivalent to the Shining Star of the Caribbean in South Tucson? Why do you ask?
It's called Mexico.
And Beagles, 10 yards, gets the 2nd and inches, forces yet another timeout from Pablo's. They could easily score here. But I think the point right now is to get Pablo's to use their last timeout, which they have. It's 1st and goal. Pablo's Roadside Tacos are out of timeouts. The game is effectively over, I think. Victory formation. Nope, they're going to rush it. And there it is. 2nd and goal. Ah, the Shining Stars are on roll right now. Oh, good for them. Look at the Creamy Surprise. They're just going to let this clock run down. They're not going to kneel it. They're just going to take their time. I think they might need... There may not be enough time left on the play clock to actually end this game now that it looks like it. Maybe so. No, I think we're actually good. As long as they get the snap off with under 1:20 to go, which they are gonna. They can kneel it out, take it down to under 40, kneel it out again, and then it'll be, yeah, okay. But they're gonna run it in. They want to make a statement. The Creamy Surprise, touchdown Arnold Cummings. It's 34-14. This is an absolute rout, and it's a statement win for the Creamy Surprise.
A route 10.
It is a Route 10.
That's where the food trucks are.
It is. 35-14. They're going to give the football back to Pablo's with 1:10. They could have put this game to rest, but they are just going to put up more points.
They said, no, fuck you.
They pretty much did. And Jabroni Robbins returns it for 20. And this is basically Pablo's going to try to make something happen in the last 67 seconds, but the game is effectively over, I'd have to say.
Matthews was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Fine. Oh. No.
And 3rd and 10. Sorry about that. Jeez, you guys aren't the bully factory. Yeah, for real. They're not the bully factory. They don't need to run up the score and rub it into his kids.
Kane was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 4th and 10.
And 56 seconds ago, they're going to punt it. This is effectively going to end the game, you imagine. I can't imagine the Creamy Surprise is going to try to run this score up even more.
24-yard punt. Return for a gain of 6 yards.
But who knows? These kids might be jerks.
Fine, I'm gonna go.
You heading out?
Yeah, I got Walmart. Excuse me, Slap Mart. Where America shops.
All right, be sure to slap down those low prices.
Now open 28 hours.
In a row.
With
All right.
Quiznos in every aisle.
Jesus.
It's like Whole Foods. HOLE Foods.
Yeah, I was going to say HOLE Foods. Love good, great donuts there.
HOLE Foods. Whole Foods.
Great donuts there.
All right, how we going?
Thank you for joining me.
No problem. See you guys.
And that's going to bring the end of the game. Creamy Surprise maintain their #1 ranking with a big, emphatic win. 35-14. They are your winners. And we're going to go ahead and go right to our second game. Big Paul's Mexico's Car Wash versus Twin Towers Construction. Let's see what we got here coming up. All right, let's get ahead and get to this next game. Coming up, Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash. Currently sitting at 4-3. Well, inside info here: they had just missed. They just missed the rankings. They got votes, but they effectively finished 11th in the votes this week. So that's pretty big. Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash could make a serious claim for the top 10 if they get a win. But their opponents are not an easy team. The record's a little deceiving. So let's talk about Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash. 4-3, 2-2 in conference. They just won at Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair big, 24-6 last week. That snapped a 2-game losing streak. They're trying to find their form again. They've been inconsistent, but they have a very strong strength of schedule. They have one of the highest RPIs in all of South Tucson. 3rd ranked RPI, 2nd toughest strength of schedule. And they are playing in the BCC, which is a known powerhouse of a conference. And they could, in theory, if they win out, put themselves in the rankings. They got it's a very winnable last series of games after this one. 2 teams after this, 2 teams with losing records currently: Busted Rubber and Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing. On the other hand, we have Twin Towers Construction, who started the season 0-3 out of conference. Then proceeded to win all 4 of their conference games so far. They took out Salmon Sons. They beat Captain Chuck's Adventure Taxi. They took out Welders of the Universe. And they beat Busted Rubber at Busted Rubber last week. Now, they have some pretty big teams to face. Big Paul's one of them. The Horse Pussy Saloon is their final game of the season. They have Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing in Week 9. But they could make some splashes in the postseason if they keep winning. So, Twin Towers Construction 4-0 in conference. 0-3 out of conference, 4-3 overall. And that's it's an interesting bit of story there, because we look at the standings. By the way, Creamy Surprise, of course, stay atop. They stay atop the Gluttony League Quick Service Division at 5-0. Flappy Pappies, Pancake Shanty at 3-1. They're the distant second place, and then Shoeless Jims and Terminus Pizza at 1-3. Nowhere near. The Fine Dining Division is pretty tight. All the teams are either 3-2, 2-3, or 2-2, so it's very, very tight there. Blue Collar Conference, Twin Towers Construction 4-0 in conference. Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing are 3-1 in second. Big Paul's 2-2, so they could close the gap on Twin Towers Construction. A loss for Big Paul's would basically put them out of contention for the title game. They need to win out. Well, they don't need to win out, but they need to win to save their chances here. And let's talk about some of the players of these teams. There you see the 3 star players of Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash. Quarterback Greg McMuffin, defensive tackle Whiskey Caravan, and running back Marshall Calk. On the other side of that football is 2 of the 3 players, one missed picture day for Twin Towers Constructions. That is running back Jamiroquai James, wide receiver Frickin' Frank, and not pictured. Where is my roster? Where is my roster? There it is. Not pictured. Defensive back Dundricus Rodriguez. There you go. So that is our Star Watch, brought to you by Wall to Wall Salve and Taxidermy Wow. We'll stuff an animal whether you want it or not, and you'll be impressed. You'll be sure to say, Taxidermy Wow. All right, let's go down to the Muni. You are looking live in Municipal Field number 42, the big answer for the second half of our doubleheader. Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash hosting Twin Towers Construction, excuse me, Twin Towers Construction, the undefeated in conference play, leaders of the Grit Division. Big Paul's in a must-win game if they want to even have a chance at making the championship game for the Blue Collar Conference, the BCC championship game. They must win, or else they will be mathematically eliminated from contention from the Grit Division Championship. Twin Towers could have it wrapped up as early as, oh my goodness, they could have it wrapped up very early. They haven't played Rusty Pipe Job yet, so Rusty Pipe Job could win, and then they could take the tiebreaker even with a win tonight. But it would just be a 2-horse race in the Grit Division. Very disappointing. Some of these teams that were huge players last season. Greg McMuffin, his first pass, 5 yards, 1 for 1, 3rd and 1 right now on the opponent's 46. Greg McMuffin out of the shotgun. Quick dump off to Melvin Blanco. Gets the catch, 2 yards, and the first down, moving the chains for Big Paul's. I like these short passes. I think that's a staple we've seen of Big Paul's. And naturally, they have that multiple offense, so they like to change things up, like to kind of a West Coast offense, I think. This is a very long east to west run by Marshall Calk. All that running only gets a yard. That's never got a chance to cut up field. Meanwhile, Twin Towers have the offensive playbook of Georgia. The University of Georgia, UGA. Calk with a 3-yard catch. It's 3rd and 6 for Big Paul's.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Last I heard from Corso, he was doing laps. No, I think we referenced him over the weekend, I think, maybe. I can't remember. If not, he's doing laps because, hell, why not? He's driving the pace car. He's our official pace car for Diddler's Cup Racing Series. Basically, the reason I'm saying that is because if I want to do a completely simulated race of 32 drivers, I have to create a 33rd car that is what I control, and then I just remove them from the race before the start. So it's a 32 race field that's all computer controlled. So it's going to be the #1 pace car that's currently on fire, driven by Lee Corso. That's it.
Still first down.
So yeah, that's why that's working. That's why I've been dropping the hints that he's doing laps, because he's practicing. I'd love to make it where he drives the Borscht truck, but can't do that, unfortunately. Big Greg from the 25. A lot of time to throw. Oh, hits his receiver in that tough part. The hands. And I think in the off-season I might be screwing around with the ability to catch from these kids, because I think some more catches in this game might be fun. Might change things up a little bit, because I want to see some deep balls. I want to see some offense, some passing offense. There's Desmond Burton, 12-yard catch. And a first down, 1st and goal for Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash, as they are pushing downfield. Effectively the 11th ranked team based on the votes. And up the middle goes Blanco in the end zone. Touchdown, Big Paul's. Melvin Blanco, the running back. And that two-back system between Marshall Koch and Melvin Blanco spelled a touchdown for Big Paul's there in the end zone in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Extra point. Up and good. It's 7-0 Big Paul's.
James returns the kick. Kickoff returns 22 yards.
Man left, man left. Down. Check 83, ball, 83.
And Twin Towers going to start things off from their own. Looks like 37, it looks like. Jamiroquai James starts things off with a 4-yard gain. Oh, TT Hodge, I did see who was getting it, because CBS Sports announced it earlier. I saw it all on Twitter. And that's going to be a first down. That catch is made. And in addition, there is a flag.
Personal foul.
So everyone take a drink. I got my melted ice cream in a taco bowl. So it's got a nice straw in that. Jimmy Wise, not very wise with that play, committing the penalty. Nice play action fake, but Ernest Clayton, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Good defense by Big Paul's. Got to make up for the fact that they just gave them 15 free yards with that face mask penalty. 2nd and 10. Clayton fakes the handoff, play action again. Has a receiver open middle of the field. And it looks like another flag. It was frickin' Frank, I believe.
Face mask. Defense.
And they were inside. It looks like they were inside the 10. That's going to move inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. For a 1st and goal, it's going to be half the distance. And Big Paul's is not... They're not doing themselves any favors. Twin Towers don't need your help moving downfield. They're doing a pretty darn good job. Bobby Holloway gets a yard. 2nd and goal from the 3. And now we can start to see why Twin Towers Construction have been such a good team in the BCC. And it's a touchdown by frickin' Frank. 3-yard catch in the end zone. Tie game pending the extra point. And it's a tie game, 7 apiece. Minute 28 to go in the first quarter. Big Paul's Mexican's Car Wash going to receive this one. Kick is up. It is fielded inside the 20 from the 16, from the 17 to be exact. Marlon Webster takes it up 22 yards. And here comes Big Greg. And that Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash offense, they're going to start from their own 40. A good return. Big Greg already lined up back at the 35 in the shotgun, man in motion. Oh no, oh god, oh, he breaks out of his trance. A lot of time to throw. Throws it downfield. Jerron Weber gets it. Did he get his feet down in the end, in bounds? 26-yard catch. It's an impressive one if he does. Are they going to review it though? No, they're not. They're going to give it to him. We didn't see a good replay, but we'll have to take the referee's word for it. Well, they're down to the Twin Towers 34, and Marshall Cock going nowhere on that one. Gets a yard, 2nd and 9. It's been mostly Melvin Blanco who's had the success. And chucks it. Does Greg McMuffin. A little overthrown there. 3rd and 9, incomplete. No one even in the vicinity. Just overthrew it out of bounds. And just remember, yeah, as we were talking in the chat, all these games, all the streams that we do, what a catch! Jordan Brown dives out, end zone, touchdown, Big Paul's 33-yard catch. Diving in the end zone. That 11-year-old knows how to lay out, disregard his young, frail body, takes a big, hard landing in the end zone, but the glory lives on forever, as do the bruised bones. Big Paul's take the lead once more, 13-7, make it 14-7. The extra point is good. And Twin Towers now have to answer once more. Jamiroquai James off the kickoff return, 20 yards. Twin Towers have 35 seconds left in the first quarter before we switch sides. But yes, all of our streams do get put immediately on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/IRMstream. We were on Saturday afternoon. We had week 8. We had 3 week 8. This is the 3rd of our 3 week 8 streams. We had one on Saturday that is currently up there. I have not put the one from yesterday up yet because I'm trying to figure it out. So what happened yesterday, if you didn't join us, we did a stream at around 6 o'clock right before kickoff of the big game. And then we kind of left the stream up and we came back at halftime and did another game. And it went a little bit into the third quarter, but whatever. Also went double overtime, so it went a little longer than we wanted it to. But whatever, that happens. Incomplete pass. He had a target. Ernest Clayton was on point. The receiver just could not hang on to that one. He was harried by the defender. Good defense by Big Paul's. 3rd and 10 from the 50. But I'm trying to figure out how to edit it down because I don't want to have all that downtime in the middle. So we'll figure out. Worst case, I might just put each of the games individually up on YouTube because I can't meld them together because it's over an hour and YouTube's editor is stupid like that. And Jamiroquai James, enough for the first down, gets 3 yards. 1st and 10, and that's going to bring the first quarter to an end. Busy first quarter, 14-7. Big Paul's leading Twin Towers Construction. Yeah, I think we got a lot of the top 10 teams have already played. I'll just kind of roll down it. See what kind of moving we got.
Personal foul.
We've got Creamy Surprise won in our earlier game. They're number 1 ranked team. They won. Taxes Roadhouse, we had them on stream. They also got a win. Hootenannies, Country Western Daycare, actually lost to 1-800-BIODAD. We had that game on, I believe, on Saturday. That was the number 3 team falling. The Horse Pussy Saloon, they won. They beat Captain Chuck's Adventure Taxi 28-16. Number 5, Bully Factory Children's MMA also lost to Shifty Lose Arcade 31-14. They'll be dropping. Number 6, Burns and Crackle Mesothelioma Law Firm. They got a win over House of Guffaws Comedy Palace 27-21. Number 7, the Binging Texan Barbecue Buffet. They, in fact, what happened to them? Where are they? They lost to Kathy's Country Cookin' 31-24. So they'll likely be dropping out of the standings as well. Francois Creperie, number 8, lost in a double overtime thriller last night, 34-31. They lost to second to none Curry Shop. That was a heartbreaking one. And that is a touchdown for Twin Towers. My goodness. Frickin' Frank, second catch, second touchdown. And it's a tie game with 4:10 to go in the first half. Number 9, Flappy Pappy's Pancake Shanty. They, where are they? They have not played yet. They have a game against Shoeless Jim's Diabetic Candy Store. And 1-800-BUY-A-DAD, as mentioned, number 10, got the win over Hootenannies, 29-22. So let's see, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 teams of the top 10 that have already lost. Yeah, the double OT game from last night has not been put up yet, like I said. So what happened was it was like a 3 or 4 hour stream because I had a big gap in the middle while the first half of the other big game that was going on last night was playing. So I wanted to edit that out so you didn't have to watch all of that. But apparently I can't meld the two. I can't like combine the two videos together on YouTube because it'll be over an hour, and that's stupid that YouTube doesn't let me do that. But I'm gonna try to figure out a way to do it. Worst case, maybe I might try to just download the videos and cut them together and then upload it myself. But worst case, I'll just post each of them individually, the 2 games. But yeah, that's the only thing that's the only games that have happened already that are not on YouTube right now. I'm working on that. So, but of course, after that, then this will be on there, and then I gotta still. What I gotta do is I still gotta sim all the non-televised games. So with where we are at the season, who is your biggest surprise? Who is the biggest disappointment? Biggest disappointment is that Welders of the Universe are just... There's a lot of teams. The big surprise is just that there's so many new teams that there's no consistency. Like, I'm looking at the top 10. 1-800-BUY-A-DAD were a top 10 team, but they only just got into the rankings. And that none of these teams really were top 10 teams last season. That's what's amazing to me. That's really what it was. Like the creamy surprise, Texas Roadhouse, of course. You know, all these teams were not very good last season. I love the fact that the Binging Texan is good because they've got a great story behind them. Like, people seem to get behind the Binging Texan for the stupid idea of them. Yes, hi, cat. I have a cat that just jumped up on my legs, so he's hanging out. You know, just so many teams that have just not been performing from last year. Like, I'm trying to go off memory who the playoffs were last year. You Need a Clown are 4-3. Sam and Sons, Gazebo Repair are 4-3. Welders of the Universe, 3-4.
Number 12 was the intended receiver on the play.
CTE 4-3. I'm trying to think who the rest of the playoffs were. Gosh, who was the rest of the playoffs? I don't want to look it up. I'm kind of going off memory. We had a couple other teams. Shifty Lou's 2-6. I don't think they were in the playoffs, but still, that's terrible. Busted Rubber 2-5. Rusty Pipe Job 3-4. Like, all these teams that were really good teams last season have just not turned up. And what I love about that is that it means, because like these teams are the teams are all given the cupcake roster. The only difference is they each have 3 boosted players. One that's in the low 90s, high 80s. 2 that are in the low 80s, mid 80s. Yeah, Busted Rubber Auto and Tire Repair. They're currently 2-5. So that's why you haven't seen them much. But they were a big team last season. yeah, that's the amazing thing is that all these teams are just like so like I don't like that there are so many 3-4, 4-3 teams. Like there's just like there's no difference. Like the American Freedoms Conference, every single team is 3-4, 4-3 going into this season. So it's kind of like okay, that kind of stinks. You know, it's kind of hard to pick a team out of that one, but the AFC isn't the best of the conferences that we got. Big Greg, a lot of time to throw. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Minute 28 to go in the half. But yeah, it could very possibly be a situation where there are 8 brand new teams in the playoffs. And they get the first down. Brettenberg, 16-yard catch. 1st and 10. Yes, it is very possible that there are 8 teams that make the playoffs. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, here we go. Welders 3-4. Busted Rubber Auto and Tire Repair 2-5. Sam and Sons Gazebo Repair 4-3. You Need a Clown 4-3. Crash Zone Trampoline Experience 4-3. Holy Balls 3-4. Second to None Curry Shop 5-3. Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing 3-4. So you get a team that's 5-3 and leading the Foreign Legion. So that's the best of these teams right now. Second to None, and they're not even getting ranked right now. They might after that win, but that's the thing. And huge touchdown. Big Pauls take the lead once again. We got a back and forth game here. Big Pauls up 21-14 over Twin Towers. And the number 9 and 10 teams were Bayadad, who are currently sitting at 10. Casa de Gordoso Hourly Motel 2-5. Like, it's parity in the sense that these teams are all basically the same, save for 3 players and the offensive playbooks. I love that that's happening. I love that that happens. It makes it really tough, but it also forces me to not go on the reputation of the team from last year. It's like, okay, clean slate. Got to figure out who's good this year. And Antone Salas, 8 yards, gets out of bounds, 2nd and 2. Minute 12 to go. Twin Towers got some time to maybe march downfield once more. And 61 yards from the end zone to maybe try to tie this one up. Clayton going to air that one out. Incomplete, 3rd and 2. Yes, that is Jamiroquai James, the running back for Twin Towers Construction. And apparently there was a turnover. I stepped out. You don't make plays with Salas. You don't make plays with Salas. And Big Paul, 2nd and 10, trying to increase that lead. Big Greg has a huge opening. Oh, but it's fumbled. Stripped the ball. And it's a turnover. Big play made. But the turnover on the fumble. What a roller coaster of a play that was. Greg McMuffin has a receiver wide open. And Haynes just strips the ball. And it's Twin Towers ball with 46 seconds to go. What a shocking play. What a shocking turn of events on that one. And they're going to maybe take this to make this the last play. I don't understand that one, but Twin Towers Construction maybe taking this into the locker room at the half. And Clayton just runs into his own line, which might as well have just taken the knee there at the half. Big Paul's Mexicanless car wash. And at the half, it is 21-14. Big Paul's Mexicanless car wash over Twin Towers Construction. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I don't feel like doing a live read right now, and it's more fun with other people, so I apologize. I'm kind of phoning this one in a little bit today. I again apologize for that. But Jamiroquai James with the 17-yard return. And Clayton starting off with the football. I guess maybe that's why he wasn't too eager to and Twin Towers, Clayton way back behind center, out of the shotgun. No play there. That was incomplete. He didn't even have a receiver to throw to. And the punt unit's going to come up, and Greg McMuffin is going to have the chance. And Big Paul's, after that woeful punt, now the football on their own 48. And what a tough run by Marshall Koch. Had a defender on him the entire time, had Hadley on him. Gets taken down just short of the first down marker, 2nd and inches. Fakes the handoff. Big Greg takes the hit. Pitches it to Marshall Koch. Gets 18 yards. And a huge first down for Big Paul's. Big hit. Nice shoulder tackle. Knocks him out of bounds. And you can see Marshall Koch getting this... is getting his team fired up. Greg McMuffin carries that one, ambles his way for an 8-yard gain.
That makes it
2nd and 2. Blanco, Melvin Blanco, the other half of the 1-2 punch with Marshall Koch. Gets the first down, 1st and goal. Koch is caught in the backfield and brought down for a loss of 3 by Marco O'Reilly. No one even on him. And Marshall Koch is going to need some help. That child is limping very badly. Might want to see if that's if he's okay. And looks like Marshall Koch's going to be back next quarter. Going to be getting some treatment. Told to tough it out. And big horse collar tackle, which of course is legal Dundrikas Rodriguez with the tackle. 4th and goal. Big Paul's likely going to, yeah, they're going to have to kick the field goal. It's a, let's see, that's the distance there. 13 plus 1 another 17. So that's going to be like a 30-yard field goal. Oh, no, let's go, 23-yarder, excuse me. Either way, it's up and it's good. It was pretty easy for the kicker. It is a 10-point game, 2 scores. 2:27 to go in the third quarter. Jamiroquai James with a 16-yard return, and here comes Ernest Clayton and Twin Towers Construction. Currently in danger of suffering their first loss in conference. They're 4-3. And Antone Salas, 4-yard catch, makes the turn but steps out of bounds. Jamiroquai James, 3-yard rush, a little premature stiff arm there, stiff-armed an invisible man. Nonetheless, trying to move this football downfield for Twin Towers. And James brought down for a loss of 3. And 1st and 10, Big Paul's. Yeah, I understand that Marshall Kalk was kept out on the sidelines because they were feeding him moonshine. Good call. Thank you for our sideline reporting, Sajoa Mo, on that one. Ruben Royal, or Ruben Royale, I think would be the name. 5 yards, his first touch of the game. You know, with that 1-2 punch of Kalk and Blanco, no reason to really see Ruben Royale. He's been a distant third-string back, but with Kalk out for the time being with an injury, gets some more touches, and Ruben Royale, 20-yard catch. Well, makes an important rush, gets a big play there, 20 yards, first goal. First and not first and goal. Excuse me, 1st and 10, first down for Big Paul's. Down to the 17-yard line. That's going to be handed off to Alex Clemens. 3 yards up the middle for Clemens, 2nd and 7. And you can see Big Paul's really starting to deflate this football a little bit. Slow the game down. A lot of running plays. There we see Blanco. Oh, taken down. What a tough play. Blanco held on to. Rushes all the way over the marker. I think Twin Towers Construction is Georgia, and Big Paul's is the multiple. That's what they have in game. Whether that's actually represented in this, I don't know, but that's what their offenses are right now. Oh, got ya. And Ruben Royale, 3rd and goal right now. Takes a big hit. I think Big Paul's are going to happily take this into the 4th quarter. Clock is ticking, and the clock is still continuing to be the enemy right now of Twin Towers Construction. Potentially, that's just mean to show a replay of that terrible incomplete pass that had nobody even in the zone for it. That's not a replay. That's an incomplete pass. That's nothing resembling a highlight. That's just being mean to a child. And Big Paul's taking this up again, handing it off. Clemens gets a yard. It's 4th and goal.
That brings up 4th and goal.
And yep, they're going to go ahead and kick the field goal, making this a 13-point game if it's good. Kick is taken from back at the 9. It's a 19-yard field goal. It's an easy one. And Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash have a 13-point lead over Twin Towers Construction, 27-14 as it stands. 4:39 to go in this game. Twin Towers Construction absolutely need a score at this point. They can get a win and put out Big Paul's from contention of the BCC Championship. But as it stands right now, Big Paul's are playing the more inspired football, and they are looking to deal Twin Towers their first loss in conference of this season. Again, I said that's the fascinating thing. They went 0-3 out of conference, 4-0 in conference. Quietly under the radar, it was happening. You know, win after win after win. And this is unfortunately going to take the wind out of their sails unless they can turn this game around in the last 4+ minutes. Jamiroquai James up the middle, 3-yard gain, first down. They get over the 50. And Twin Towers have a new set of downs and 4 minutes to go. Clock continues to run. Both teams have all timeouts. I don't think Big Paul's plans on using any of them. James up the middle. Jamiroquai James, 12-yard rush. And Big Paul's have to watch out. They don't want to. Right now, you got to worry about committing any needless penalties. Just lock down your defense. Don't let Clayton do something like that. Oh, and just as I say it, they let him get away with a big run and the face mask. Twin Towers now have the ball on the 12-yard line. They have just been gifted a red zone opportunity by Big Paul's. Clayton, a lot of time to throw. Has a receiver, Antone Salas. Or Salas. Gets enough for the first down, not enough for the touchdown. It's 1st and goal from the 2. For Twin Towers. 3:15 to go. Bobby Holloway, the backup running back, gets the touchdown for Twin Towers. And we are now at a 7-point game, 6 with the extra point pending.
The extra point attempt is good.
3:15 to go. Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash have the ball. Kickoff is taken from the 16. Marshall Koch brought down, and in addition gets a face mask penalty, so they're going to tack on 15 to that play.
Still first
They're
down.
going to start from the 45-yard line.
I got 40. I'm on.
And you're absolutely right. Twin Towers Construction need a stop. And that's a good start there. Marshall Koch, 6-yard loss on that catch. Big Greg had his pocket collapse on him. Greg McMuffin dumps it off to Koch, but still he gets hit. And the Big Paul's offensive line on that play was non-existent. So let's see what they can do out of the shotgun. Greg McMuffin letting every second drain from that clock force Twin Towers to take a timeout. They have not done so yet. Time is of the essence. If they can force a 4th down situation from back here where Big Paul's have to punt, Twin Towers absolutely have a chance to come back and win this game. Big Greg! Oh, he gets the pass off. His arm was going forward as he takes the hit. It's not a sack, it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 16 Still, however, Big Paul's Mexicanless car wash backs against the wall. It's a tight one all of a sudden. Big Greg's going to air it out. And it's, well, it was batted down, but there's a flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
And it's offensive pass interference.
The pass
That
falls
penalty is
incomplete.
declined.
Weber, the intended receiver on the play.
They're going to decline the penalty and make it 4th and 16. Big Paul's punting, giving Twin Towers Construction 2 minutes and changed. That punt, oh, was it muffed? It's a turnover. Who's got it? Oh, I think Twin Towers still has it. That ball looked like it was on the ground, and I thought Big Paul's had it. But Ernest Clayton could not return, or is going to have this football on his own 44-yard line. And he gets brought down, sacked for a loss of 3. Clock continues to run unless Twin Towers call one of their 3 timeouts. They have all 3. I don't know what they're waiting for at this point. Two minutes to go. Ernest Clayton back to pass, dumps it off short. And Carl Neely with a heads-up play. Gets 11 yards. It's 3rd and 2. As we complete Week 8 coverage, Rivalry Week coverage here in South Tucson. I don't think we ever announced what the rivalry trophy they're playing for. Because these two teams are, of course, in a rivalry game. Big Paul's Mexican's Car Wash and Twin Towers Construction. And what they are playing for is the empty container of organic chocolate milk. The empty jug of organic chocolate milk. There you go. So it once held organic chocolate milk, but it is now empty. It is the empty jug of organic chocolate milk. They have not rinsed it out, so it's going to smell. But, you know, the team that wins it, we get to hoist it high here at the Muni. And Big Paul's a minute and 3 seconds away from that, but Twin Towers down inside the 25. They need a touchdown. Clayton drops back, takes a big drop back. Going to take off running, but he's brought down. There's a flag. Which way is it going?
Personal foul.
It's a face mask.
Defense.
Twin Towers get a first down on the 11. 52 seconds. No timeouts have been used. All 3 timeouts for both teams. Can they get a touchdown? Can they win this game? Clayton hands it off up the middle. Bobby Holloway brought down short of the goal line. It's 2nd and 1 from the 2. They use their first timeout. 49 seconds. Handoff again. Holloway has it. It's a touchdown. Twin Towers in the end zone. It's tied up at 27 with an extra point to come. And Twin Towers Construction have made a huge comeback. 46 seconds. Big Paul's still have time to regain this lead and win this game, or else they are out of contention for the BCC Championship. Oh, and Marlon Webster is just trucked. 44 seconds. Down a point. Starting from their own 33, all 3 timeouts. Did Twin Towers really get a 9-yard rush from the 11? God damn it. Big drop back from Greg McMuffin. Dumps it off to Melvin Blanco. And they're going to go no huddle here? Why in the world are they not using their timeouts? What are they doing? What are you doing, guys? You're down a point. The clock is running. Is this like game stuck or something? Nope, they're just dumb as hell. They're just going to do this. They're just going to not call the timeout. Let the clock run. Maybe take one last play and a shot downfield. I don't know why they are doing this. This is the last play of the game. And it's a screen pass because of course it is. And that's just depressing, actually, because that was a really exciting game that was just marred by that. So Twin Towers Construction get the win. They improved to 5-0 in the BCC. 5-3. Big Paul's Mexico Car Wash dropped to 2-3 in conference. 4-4 on the year. And Twin Towers now make a claim for the standings for the top 10 rankings. I'd say you have to say 5 in a row, undefeated in conference play. After that, my goodness. So that's gonna be it from us. Thank you to all you guys for joining us. We're gonna cut out a little on the early side. Not gonna kind of mill about since it's just me here. Thank y'all for joining us. I am Brian. This has been South Tucson Youth Football. We thank you so much for joining us. You guys have a good rest of the evening and good night from South Tucson, Arizona. Bye-bye.